Hi, welcome back. I'm starting another painting. This one's going to be of pansies, purple pansies. I don't think I will underpaint the background. I'm just going to block in where I'd like the flowers to go. And I might put in a few railings from the balcony in the back. So I'm just going to block that in and see what I think. There's going to be all kinds of colors in these pansies, white, lilac, purple. And I think what I'll do is I'll just put a couple of railings in the back here. I'll just mark them off, see where I want them to go. Flowers are going to come way up here. Might go all the way off the page here too. Maybe another railing here. There's no flower pot in the picture, but I think I will put a little bit of a flower pot in at the bottom. I want this part to be different than this part, the shape of it. This is going to go up higher. Okay, I think that's okay for composition. Not sure about those railings. Let me put one here too. Maybe one here. I want to be a bit wider than that too. Okay, I think that's all right. It'll be green down here. I had this blue mixed, so that's why I'm using it on this canvas. Now I'm going to start just blocking in flowers, the different colors of flowers. I'm starting with the darkest purple. I'm pretty much just using Dioxazine Purple. I'm just using a, can't see my brush here. Oh, there we go. That's an old brush that's splayed, and doesn't really matter which brush you use, whichever you like. And that's the purple. In the background here, there's some really dark purple flowers. Let's try and put in the general shapes of them. I'll post a picture later. We want to repeat that color in a few places, a few other places. Down here there's going to be leaves, green leaves. Maybe a bit in the middle here. There's some greens in the plant too. Now I'm just adding a bit of white to the purple. We'll get in the next tones of color in. We're just blocking it in, and then later we'll add more detail. They're kind of roundish. Some overlap. Just try and think about the flow of the colors. Keep your eye moving around the painting. Some of them are pretty white, so I'm adding a lot of white to the paint. A nice big one here, kind of hanging over the side of the pot. And there's a couple here. They're pretty white. Go back later and make them whiter. One in the corner here. We'll post a picture later. I like how these colors are mixing together because it's so wet. There's a little bit of white up here too. And then there's some that almost have blue in them. We'll put a few of those in. Get all the colors mixing together. So this is Ultramarine Blue that I'm using with a bit of white. That's what I had used to lock in the composition. Okay. Try and make them different sizes too, so they're not all the same. we could use a bit more dark up there. A bit down here. All right, I think that's looking good so far. Maybe a bit more dark here. Just to stop your eye from going off the page there. I think I'll clean my brush and try and put more whites in it. Try and get these guys a little more white. Try and keep your brush strokes nice and loose. Maybe a bit of blue down here. Okay, that's good. I'm not sure down here what I'll do. It's on a patio, the arrangement. Let's fill in this here. This is the pot that they're in. Now the railing is kind of a beige, but I don't think I want to put beige in it. I'm going to get some greens and start putting some greens in. And the inside of some of the flowers are yellow. Down here there's some green leaves hanging over the pot. Make some go off the page. There's some inside. Put some greens in there. Maybe some over here. Don't forget to think about your composition and the eye flow. Maybe some over here. Stop your eye from going off. Some here, just a bit. And some up here. Okay, I think that's good. Let's get some yellow out. Let's put a few dots in the center of a few of the flowers. Not all of them, just a few. A couple up here. Maybe one here. And one here. There we go. Now, I think between the railings, I think I will make a very pale yellow sky. Yellow and purple goes well together. So I'm using cadmium yellow light mixed into a bit of white. That might be too dark. Need more white. Make it look like it's a really sunny day. Maybe I'll paint the railings white. I got purple in my brush. Now, down here and over here, there are shadows under there. Sun seems to be coming from this way in the picture. the sun is coming this way, then there's going to be a shadow down here. For now, I'm just going to block it in with dark blue. I'll decide later if I like that or might change it. This is pretty much just ultramarine blue. Pure ultramarine blue. Over here it'll be lighter. Kind of got the green mixed up in there. And the pot will be lighter on this side. The sun's coming that way. I don't see a whole lot of the pot. Kind of too late. Oops. Darken this side. Just going to erase that. Yellow on my cloth. There will also be shadows underneath those leaves. Probably on this side. I might make it a bit bigger. Bring it up a bit more. Yeah, that's better. Okay, I'm just going to change these to white. See what I think. They're going to be white, but they will have a highlight on them. A darker side and a lighter side. We'll have to wait for some of it to dry. railing goes behind. Actually, behind that flower, so you don't really see the bottom of the railing. Bring this down a bit more. Okay, I think I like that so far. Okay, sun is coming this way. These will have highlights on one side. The greatest brush I'm using. All right, I think I will let that dry and come back to it later. I'll be back.